Hey everybody, let's talk in this video about variable and what we mean by variable in programming. So let me first talk about variable in math. So think about in math you have 3 plus 5, whatever equal. Okay? Then you want to add 2 to it. So you'll say 3 plus 5 plus 2. Then you want to subtract 3 from it. So you say 3 plus 5 minus 3, which is you did 2 process on this number. You first added 2 to it, then you subtract 3. Now think about you want to do same this 3 steps on different 2 numbers. What you will do? You say, okay, let's suppose between 6 and 8. You say, okay, instead of 3 I will say 6, instead of 5 I will say 8, instead of 3 6, instead 5 8, and instead 3 6, and instead 5 8. Now how many change we did? We did 6 change to make our program working on the problem. So think about you represent the 3 and 5 by variable. Let you suppose x equal 3 and let you suppose y equal 5. Okay, then you say, okay, this step will be x plus y plus 2. Then here you say x plus y minus 3. Okay, let's suppose this is another solution that we have it, and this was the first one. Now let we try to do process changing 3 to 5 to 6 to 8. What you will do, instead this one you will say 6, instead this one you will say 8, and all these will keep it. So labeling data with variable will help a lot in updates. So see here I did 2 updates to make this code working on another problem, while here I did 6 updates, so which is too much. For that reason we want to talk about variable. So what we mean by variable in programming? Variable is something hold data temporary in memory. So when you write any program you have to think about how this program working. So let's suppose this is a memory. I know my font is not good. You know in computer every memory location have a number. Let's suppose whatever this number and have value, and every one have number and value, or location ID, or whatever you want to name it, and value. So let's suppose this one be location and this one value. So if you say x equal 3 in programming, what will happen? He will basically go to the memory in any location. He will define, for example, this one x, and he will add 3 in it. So whenever you want to do, for example, another process, you say, okay, I want to subtract 3 from x. You say x minus 3. What he will do, he say, hey, he talking about x. Let me look in the memory for x. So he will go to the memory and look for x. He say, hey, yes, this is x, and this is the value for x. He will take his 3, so he'll say 3 minus 3 equals 0. So basically the idea of variables is something hold data in memory. When you want to do it, when you want to work with it, or we want to process this data or whatever, you will use the variables in any program you will write it, because we need to save data in memory. We need to use this data. And yes, this is basically what we mean by variables.